Hi guys, welcome back. I had some free time. I had a great epiphany about myself yesterday. And then today I was talking to one of my girlfriends, my Nita, and I was telling her about my epiphany about myself. And then I was like, maybe I should sit here and pull some cards. We'll see. But I feel like this is also kind of like a message for some of you. Sorry. If you see me, y'all, I'm parked in my parents' driveway and I'm watching like cars just drive by. Okay. So I had a message for you and I bottomed out on it. Epiphany, alignment. Thank you, God. Okay. You guys could be going through right now a period of, does this align with me? Okay. This is part of the epiphany that I had last night. You guys also could be coming into a lot of truths about self that you may or maybe didn't know. Y'all, how do I say that? I'm grateful for this time. We'll say it like that. There's some things that I wish would be a little bit different. But I'm grateful for this time because it really is like giving me a lot of opportunity to reflect. For you guys as well, this could be some, not all of you. Whoa. Gotta back up my seat so I can pull cards. All right, so this could be a big period of like reflection for you. You could find that you're really looking at what aligns with you and what doesn't. Sorry, 2 seconds. Okay. You could be like reassessing, like it's giving reflection and reassessment. And it's not in a bad way. It's just kind of like making sure. It's like, think of it like a self check-in. It's kind of the vibe it's giving. It's like, okay, this is where I said I'm trying to be. This is where I said I'm going. Am I there? Not there is where I'm going, but am I there? Like, am I on the path? Have the choices that I made, up until this point, have they gotten me where I said I wanted to be, right? That's what it feels like when I say self-reflection. At the bottom of the deck, you got the 4 of Swords, right? Which is, again, resting and reflection, okay? Some of you, with it being on the bottom of the deck, this is something that you don't see, okay? This is something that, I fucking love it when spirits. Okay, so look. So you got the 8 of Cups, which is walking away from things that aren't emotionally fulfilling, right? I'm not even going to say aren't emotionally fulfilling. It's like you're walking away from things that are not in alignment. All right? And it's like there's like a period of like deep meditation, deep rest, deep let me really go within self and kind of try to figure out what it is that I'm wanting. And that's leading you to, with the 6 of I think the 6 of Cups, right? Yeah. With the 6 of Cups, it's leading you back to a place where you now have direction in how to give back to self. I hope that makes sense. It's like fine-tuning. That's a good word. Okay, they gave me fine-tuning. It's like you're fine-tuning what it is you want. Think of it like, if we think grander scale of things, right? It's like you gave the universe, you gave God your prayer list, right? You're like, God, I want this. Very generic, very surface level. Universe, this is what I'm asking you for. The universe is like, okay, that's great. We have direction. So where are we going with this direction? Universe, I want to live overseas. Okay, where? Where do you want to live? Are you just open to living overseas? Do you want to live by the water? Do you want to live in Europe? Do you want to live on a continent where they speak predominantly Portuguese? Fine tune what it is you're asking me for so I can give it to you in the best way possible. Now, I will say this, because this is an argument that I have with myself often. I trust that, sorry, the Empress popped up and I was like, oh, what is this about? Restoring balance. I will say this, and this is how I feel about it. These are my thoughts and my thoughts only, right? I wholeheartedly believe that the universe knows you better than you, but I also think that the universe wants you to be as tapped in to you as you are, as they are. It is. Does that make sense? They're like, rephrase it. Think of like a parent, right? A parent who wants to give you, a parent who knows you better than you know you. And they want to give you what it is you want, but they need you to know yourself as well as they know you. That way they can give you exactly what you're asking for, and you better know how to ask for what it is you're asking for. I trust that makes sense for who that's intended for, but that's basically what it is, right? It's like, yes, I heard your prayer. You asked me for this, but I need more information. I'm following up, okay? Because I just heard it's here. At first I heard it's coming, and then I heard it's here. So for some of you, it's coming. Some of you, it's here. And it's like, I'm checking in. Is this really how you want this? Is this what? It's not even how. It's what you want. Is this what you want? And it is, because there's celebration for whatever this is. You knowing exactly what you want and knowing how to give back to yourself is that celebration energy. It's like, okay, perfect. It's now we're on the same wavelength. You and the universe are on the same wavelength. When you have these check-ins with self where you're like, all right, this has got to change. Y'all, I just found out I literally don't date my type. Straight like that. I purposely date the opposite. I was going to tell y'all all my business, but you know what? We're family, right? This is a place where we can be vulnerable. We can be open. I literally date the opposite of my type, right? I like cute, nerdy boys, all right? I'm a Clark Kent freaking fanatic. I love Superman for a reason. That's a whole nother video for a whole nother day. I like secret sexy. I like that catch you off guard, secret lover, not secret per se, but if you watch anime, characters like Bond, I think Bond is sexy, right? Bond is, yes, Meliodas is the main character, but Bond is my shit, right? If you watch, oh, Dandadan, that's my new shit right now. If you watch Dandadan, Occult-kun, Okarun, I think is what she calls him. Okarun, which is basically like the occultist. Okarun, he's my shit, right? He's the underdog. I like the underdog. I like the one that nobody looks at, but then when you pay them attention, it's like, what? I was gonna say that I'm my Spider-Man, but Spider-Man isn't. He's too conflicted, right? I like somebody who's very sure of themselves. I know what this is. I know what I want. And I've been dating the complete opposite, y'all. I even married at one point in time the complete opposite. Of course it wasn't gonna work. It wasn't what I wanted. And so this is like, you might be having these kind of epiphanies where spirit is like really like, is this what you want? Are you sure? Like, you're asking me for this and I'll give it to you if this is what you want, but I don't think it is. And if I can help you avoid going through hardships and doing all these things, I'm going to keep dropping like little tidbits for you. Like, hey, let's check in. Yeah, because you guys have been, it's with the Eight of Swords, it's like you did it to yourself. And I don't, again, no shade, okay? No shade. Because, girl, boy, sir, man, ma'am, whatever. y'all. I would be the pot calling the kettle black because I'm in the same boat as y'all, literally. It's a mind fuck, right? It's like you put yourself in this mental trap, and it's like spirit is giving you this opportunity right now to really come out of this Eight of Swords energy and really like sit with self, right? They're like, you've done all this work to heal your inner child. That's beautiful, but are you listening to your inner child, right? And this is where I was having problems. I am, was, because I'm fixing it. I see it, I acknowledge it, I'm fixing it. For those of you who are kind of like on this same kind of wavelength, because I don't think it's all of you. I don't. And Spirit's like a handful, potentially. I am going to pull cards. Spirit wants you to really, with the King of Swords here, just happen to split the deck. Spirit wants you to really, really, how do I want to say that? Not get, Spirit wants you to be honest with yourself. The King of Swords talks about honesty. Talk about, Spirit wants you to talk about the illusions that you place in front of yourself. Like, this isn't anybody else. Are there people who pray against your stuff? Yeah, you know what? Fuck them. I pray that they get what they need in life so that they can mind their look, so that they can pay the business that minds them. We don't give a fuck about those people. Not because we don't love them, we love them better from afar. All right? Fuck those people. Those people are just sad. They choose not to heal, and the misery loves company. They want other people to choose not to heal so that they can have more people like them. Fuck those people, right? You guys are high vibrational people. And so high vibrational people take responsibility for their own actions. They take responsibility for self. Can other things influence? Wholeheartedly. But we take responsibility for the things that we know we're doing. For example, I just told you, the illusion card came up. I just told you guys, I've been fooling myself into thinking that these men that I'm dating are men that I'm genuinely attracted to, and I'm not. These are men that I know I can get, and I know how to handle them. So I choose to walk that path most traveled, and Spirit's like, okay, cool, come up out that shit. Now that you know it, come up out of it. That's what Spirit's telling you. These things that you're assessing, it's like they're giving it to, yeah, with the Knight of Swords, they want you to go full fucking force. They're like, nope, you see it, take action on it. You know, the Knight of Swords takes action on truth. Ace of Swords talks about revelations, epiphanies, things coming to you. Swords are ideas, thoughts, words, comments, things of this nature, excuse me. Spirit's like, now that you see the truth, take action on it, correct it, right? So that you can be living authentically, because sometimes we have this tendency as we're learning how to be human, right? We're humans learning how to be human beings. We are humans being. Who said that? Talk ship with Jimmy? He said, I was like, yo, that's dope. It was the most profound thing I had ever heard. But we as human beings, we do I want to say that, God? They're like, yeah, you do. Okay. We have a tendency to think that we know everything, and it's like, even when we're like, yeah, you know I don't know everything, we still have this understanding of, but I know enough, right? It's cocky, it's a little arrogant, and we know what we know, as my Aunt Sheila would say, and we know what we don't know. Or we know what we know, and we know that there are things that we don't know. In this moment, I think Spirit is really wanting you guys to kind of have that sense of self where you sit and you're like, okay, I know what I know. I know that this is what, we're going to use me as an example because I told you I'm a business. I know that these are the type of men historically that I've been with. Cool. All right. What I don't know, or I didn't know, is why I chose to go towards these type of men. And so now because I was open to acknowledging that about myself, I was given more information. I was fed more information. So now I know why I do what I do, the way I do what I do, which also gives me direction on how to fix it, right? So this goes back to what I was saying when it comes to like spiritual check-in, all right? This is what I mean when I talk about that. It's like, okay, now that you are having these epiphanies, you're going within self, you're learning more about self. Where can you course correct? Where can you realign, right? Stop trying to deceive yourself, right? Seven of Swords is very deceptive energy. It's like Spirit wants you to stop deceiving yourself. This is all about you, right? We're not bringing anybody else's energy into this. This is you, all right? See things. I had told myself at the beginning of the year, right? I was like, I know I'm a Pisces, y'all. Whoop, whoop, birthdays in, today is what? Shit. I think today's the 9th. Birthdays in 16 freaking days, y'all. Still don't know what I'm doing. But I told myself that I want to see both sides of things. I was like, 2025, I'm going to walk in not only with my rose-colored glasses on, because I understand my rose-colored glasses make me happy, right? But I want one rose-colored, one clear. I need to see people for who they are so that I can pass proper judgment. And this is the energy that Spirit wants you to be in. Spirit wants you to be able to see not only other people as they are, but yourself as well. And that's hard, right? So be patient with yourself, be gentle with yourself, because there's a lot of secrets that you're going to be revealing about self. All right. It's not meant to hurt you, but one of those secrets I'm going to tell you right now is that you are meant to achieve the dream that you have for yourself, right? Be whatever it is. And it's like, so sorry, I'm pulling from the bottom of the deck so I can show you guys. After the star is the death and rebirth. All right. It's like, Spirit's like, you need to acknowledge this about you so that you can kill this about you. So that it's like, this is a very, very minute piece of you that has been hidden from you by you, right? The ego. I talk to you guys all the time about the ego, and I'm like, yeah, you know, my ego is all about self-preservation, right? My ego is very much about my peace, right? I did not realize I was hiding from myself what it was I really wanted, because my ego was getting in my way. My ego was like, nope, we know this type of dynamic in males, right? I dated a lot of alpha males. I'm not even fucking attracted to alpha males. I'm attracted to sigma males. I've said it so many times. I'm like, I don't even like alpha males. I appreciate the space that they hold, and I'm grateful for the things that I've learned from them, but I'm a sigma woman. So I'm more so attracted to sigma males because they match my vibe, they match my energy, they match my flow. And so, death and rebirth. Okay, thank you. So with this being a time period with the planets and the alignments and things like that of love, we're in the season of love right now, especially for Pisces. It's like, if I didn't learn this about myself, and if I was not willing to kill it off, I would have continued to repeat a cycle. I would have got with another alpha male that I really didn't find myself attracted to, and I would have had to repeat this entire cycle over again. But now that I see it, I can make changes so that I can pick better. I can choose better. And this is what Spirit wants for you. Spirit's like, you're being given this opportunity to self-reflect, course correct, so that the parts of you that you are hiding from yourself, because your ego is more comfortable with this, whatever this dynamic is for you, right? For me, it's dating. And it's not just dating, it's everything in my life. I do it this way. I aim less than what I want because I know that I can achieve less than what it is that I'm aiming for. right? And so that's something that I need to correct in myself. If you guys, sorry, lots of messages, things are coming in together. If you guys don't change these things, it's almost like you're setting yourself up to repeat a cycle. And Spirit is like, we don't want this for you. This is why we're coming to you. We're telling you, we're giving you this opportunity because there are things coming to you. Okay. And these things are going to be new to you, but it's like, they're new to you because you've been so used to a certain dynamic that may have been toxic. And I just heard chaotic, but Spirit is like, but it's going to seem new to you because it's healthy. It's not, they're like, not quite like that. It's uncomfortable. Whatever this is that's coming in for you, it's going to be uncomfortable. And you know it. You intuitively, you feel it. You see it happening around you in your dynamics. This shift that's happening. But it's like, some of you, I'm hearing clear as day, like you guys are doing really well. Spirit wants to acknowledge you guys for doing really well when it comes to letting towers fucking fall. Come on, Spirit. To letting these things go. You're going with the changes. I love this Tower card because she has like this smug look on her face, like, yeah, bitch, I did that. Yeah, I let that tower fall. Spirit is like, they want to let you know that you going with the changes the way that you are and you being very fluid is exactly where they want you to be. Like you're doing what needs to be done. By you not and here's what I'll say, all right? Here's what I'll say. Because although I am a Pisces, right? I have 2 fixed signs in my top 3. All right? So where my sun sign is mutable, my moon sign is fixed, right? And then, if I'm not mistaken, I believe Leos are fixed signs as well. So I do have a stubbornness. I'll go with comfortable changes, but if the shit's too uncomfortable, I'm like, wait, let's go back. Like, let's rewrite that, all right? So when I say you're going with the changes, that doesn't mean like something happens and you don't have like a fucking 5-minute emotional breakdown. No. We are humans learning how to be, okay? Things happen sometimes and we're just like, what the fuck was that? I didn't deserve that shit, right? It's in being like, I didn't deserve that shit, but fuck it. Like, yes, it pisses me off. Yes, I want to cuss somebody the fuck out, but I know that this is working towards my highest good. I'm going to be mad for these 5, 10, 20, 60 minutes, right? I'm going to be mad for however long I need to be mad is, but I acknowledge, whether it's consciously or subconsciously, I know that this is working out in my favor. There's a reason for this, that this is happening the way that it's happening. And this is outside of my control. That's how I know it's not me, right? Going with the changes means that you understand it has to happen. You don't really fight it. You get upset, you do what you do, and you go about your day, right? That's what I mean by going with the changes. Because sometimes I hear people and they're like, yeah, you just gotta go with the flow. Fuck that. Fuck that. Sometimes spiritually, I'm gonna be honest with you. Sometimes walking a spiritual path and trying to walk a human path at the same time, it's very fucking chaotic. There are some things, like, Spirit will tell me to tell you guys some things, and I'm like, I can't tell them that. You gotta, I can't do that. I can tell them, but you gotta give me a better way to say this that's still giving the same meaning, because those are things we can't say anymore. Those are things we can't do. There will be things that, Spirit may be like, quit your job, and you're like, bitch, I got how many bills I gotta pay? I've been living paycheck to paycheck for how long? No. What? No. And it forces you to be like, well, I don't want to do it, but the Spirit said I gotta do it, so I'm gonna fucking do it. You do it and it works out. But that doesn't mean you don't have those moments where you're like, what the fuck is going on? All right. Apparently the F-bomb is my word of choice today. Okay. We're not going to talk about that. There is somebody else in your energy, but I'm going to be honest with you. I'm kicking it out because I want this to be about you guys. I want you guys to get this message because I feel like a lot of you need to hear it. A lot of you, I heard have been asking, am I in alignment? Am I where I need to be? Like, things aren't going, and it's not that they're not going. They are. Page of Wands. It's happening faster than you think, right? The Wands is, if I'm not mistaken, Wands are fire. Wands are the fastest card in the deck, all right? The fastest suit of the deck. You are in alignment. You are literally being geared up, ready to go. Like, you see how this person has a little pack, right? It's like Spirit is going to be making that little knapsack, whatever you want to call it, heavier and heavier and heavier as you get closer. Because what they're doing is they're giving you all the tools you need so that you can get to the night. All right. Now that you have more stuff in your arsenal, you can now become the knight, so you can move a little bit faster, right? But to be honest with you, I don't feel like you guys are going towards the knight status. I feel like you literally are doing like a quantum leap where you go from knight to king, right? It's like life's experiences have gotten you to the point where you can time jump like that. Or there could be like a shortcut, if you will, based off of you taking action on the things that are coming to you, the things that are asking to be healed and kind of revamped and relearned. It's like by learning those things, you go from starting a journey to really just sitting and waiting for your harvest to come in from that journey because you're moving so fast. So for those of you who have been asking, you know, am I in alignment? Am I in alignment? Things feel like they're moving slow. Things aren't. They are. You're exactly where you need to be, okay? Which is waiting for your ships to come. You've already sent out the magic. You see that? You see how her wand has magic coming out of it? You've already sent out the request and you were waiting for Spirit to come back and say, okay, look. And that's basically what that is. Think of like when you DoorDash, right? DoorDash is good. We'll use DoorDash. Say for instance, you DoorDash, if you have it in your country, I don't know, or you order something online, right? You order your groceries online. You know how they text you or they call you and they're like, hey, they don't have this, but they have this. This is what Spirit's doing for you. Spirit's like, okay, you asked for this, but based off of everything else that we have, are you sure this is what you want? Can you double check your list for me and get back to me? It's like, if you're a business person, think, logistics, right? It's like, yes, you ordered this part, or you ordered this item, but based off of what else I've seen in your order, it looks like you're trying to order this. Before you waste your money, and in this case, your time, before you waste your time purchasing this item and it's not what you want, I just want to put back in your face, this is what you asked me for. Are you sure this is what you want? That's what Spirit's doing for you right now. They're reconfirming, checking, and giving you the opportunity to say, oh, you know what? That was a fat finger. I didn't mean that. No, actually, I want this, right? And Spirit's like, oh, okay, that's what I thought you wanted. I wanted to make sure we're on the same page. So, okay, I have that coming in for you already because for those of you who are religious, right? I don't know about your God, but my God is an on-time God. So, It's like, I already had that coming to you. I just wanted to make sure that when I send this to you, you don't push it away, because this is exactly what you need in your life right now, be it person, place, or thing. Okay. So just keep that in mind right now as you go through their process. Anything else you need them to know, Spirit? There's a need to slow down. All right. Yeah, slow down. You got options coming to you. We saw it before. Sorry, y'all fell. We saw it before, we see it again. You got your seven of cups coming out. Right? Seven of Cups can talk about illusions. They can also talk about options. You guys have a lot of options. And I heard don't say options. Spirit was like blessings. You have a lot of blessings coming to you. But for like 30% of you, I'm hearing you're in a very, it's almost like there's uncomfortability. I just heard some of you have fire in your sign, or in your top 3, or your come on, Sean, get your life together. Some of you have fire in your top 3 or your Venus. All right. So sun, moon, rising, any of the fire signs, or your Venus. What I'm hearing is some of you are uncomfortable with the lack of motion. Not motion. Give me another word. Some of you are uncomfortable with the lack. It's like the progression. A word's not coming to my mind, so I'll describe it. It's like you want things to move faster than what they are. It makes you uncomfortable when things are a little bit slow. It's like you need that move, go, dunk, dive, driving and shaking. Like you need that fast-paced energy and the momentum. Thank you. Some of you are uncomfortable with I don't know who said it, but thank you. Some of you are uncomfortable with the momentum. But Spirit is like, you need to slow down, because you're going so fast that you're going to miss the options that are for you. All right. Because you guys have blessings that are coming in that are supposed to divinely be coming. It's destined. All right. But it's like, because you're going, when Spirit is telling you to slow down, reflect, and do some introspect, you're moving so fast that it's almost like your Spirit is trying to stop you from. It's like they're showing me like a kiosk, a booth, right? If you guys watch Letterkenny, they're showing me like the Letterkenny booth, and it's just somebody on a fucking motorcycle just taken off past this booth. But that booth has all of your blessings in it. It has all, it's like it's one option, but that one option has all of your blessings tied to it. And it's like, by you slowing down, you happen to see the booth and you're like, let me just go check it out. Versus you're on this motorcycle and you're fucking like 90 miles an hour and you just zoom by. You don't even have the mental capacity to turn around and check it out, because you're so focused on keeping busy, maintaining momentum, that you're missing this. So Spirit is like, you need to slow down. All right. Very focused, they're showing me a horse with blindsiders. Like you're very very motivated. Not that that's bad at all by any means, but it's like you're motivated in a time where you should be receiving. Sorry. Excuse my faces, y'all. I'm horrible. My faces need deliverance, which is why I thoroughly enjoy the way I normally do readings for you guys, because y'all got to see my faces, because that was one of those, damn, that was a prophetic moment. Okay, what else do you need them to know, Spirit? You guys got the Queen of Cups. Okay. I was like, I don't understand. You guys have the Queen of Cups, right? That's what came up for you, is what they want to know. There's some congratulations for really reining in your emotions, per se. It's not that you don't let them out. It's just that you've built up a very good relationship when it comes to your emotions. You've gotten rid of things that don't serve you. And you've chosen to water your crops. So that you can reap your harvest. The reason why I say this is because I've never taken it this way before, but if you look at her, right, she's holding this bowl. You don't know if this bowl of water came from the ocean or if she's bringing it to the ocean, right? So it's like, if you think of the water as emotions, she's literally giving back to herself, and this is her bounty. Her bounty is full of fish. She can eat for days. She can take care of herself for days. And I was like, Spirit, I don't understand. Is this like somebody coming in? Is this what? On the bottom of the deck, you had the King of Pentacles. So you guys have stability coming into you, okay? They're giving me the saying, you can give a man a fish, he'll eat for a night. Teach him how to fish, he'll eat for a lifetime. This is that kind of energy. It's like, because you chose to give back to self, to really water what waters you. I'm using water because that's what's on here, but you've basically chose to invest your emotions, your energy, your everything, right, into what gives back to you, what makes you feel good, what lights you up, be this education. With the King of Pentacles, I feel like it's something that is financially beneficial. Maybe you don't see it as financially beneficial, but it may become financially beneficial, all right? But I feel like with this King of Cups, it's like you have stability headed your way. Very, very, very stable. You're going to be able to feed yourself and others for a lifetime. Because you've learned this art of really balancing how you give and how you receive, right? She has an ocean full of water. She really wanted to, she could take a straw to that and she'd be fine. But instead, she chooses to take exactly what she needs and nothing else. If you see this as her taking the water from the ocean, she's only taking what serves her, what she needs for that period of time. If you think of it as her giving back, she's giving back little by little. She doesn't need to give back a whole bunch. You don't need to just completely revamp your life right now, right this minute. No. But if you constantly, continuously make drastic changes, what starts off as a pond or, you know, a little dip in the sand will eventually become this big ocean, because you continuously give back to it little by little, and it creates drastic changes over time that lead to some type of stability for you, okay? And what did I say? Teach a man how to fish, he'll eat for a lifetime. Look at him. Like, this man is not missing no meals, okay? I'm digging this chocolate cake. I'm gonna be honest with you, it sounds real good. But he's not missing no meals. He's living his best life. He's so, if you look at the vines around his feet, he's so grounded in his, he's built himself a sanctuary where he can maintain that stability to keep himself really grounded and invested in the now, the present, the here, right? For me, right, both of these cards are cards of being in the present, right? Valuing your emotions, valuing yourself is something you do now. Making choices in the present now is what helps you build stability in the now, okay? Hope, I trust that makes sense. All right, we're at 39 minutes. Anything else? Last messages, Spirit, that you need them to know. I just heard time is not a factor. So for those of you who have been on your own ass because you're like, I'm wasting time. Spirit's like, you're not wasting time. Go out, have fun, build with people, get yourself out there, get yourself seen, okay? Now is a time, again, of you receiving. You're not supposed to be in this work. It's like you've been doing the work. For some of you, I hear you've been doing the work for years. Okay? But Spirit wants you to know you're in the process of, I don't even want to say you're in the process, because I feel like a lot of you already have. It's just physically you've moved on to calmer waters, but mentally you're still where you were, in that very defensive, I have to do everything, masculine type of energy. Okay? I meant to tell you guys, sorry, with that stability card, help is coming as well. This could be in finances, and it could be in a person. King of Pentacles, you could be getting help from somebody who is very financially abundant, or you are coming into some type of financial abundance that is going to create some type of security for you. Okay? Which is why Spirit's like, go out, have fun. You've literally done the hard work. You've already moved to calmer waters. It's you with that 8 of Swords that we saw earlier. Is it down here? Come on. Shit. I missed my table, y'all. I missed my table. Well, fuck it. It's not here. I think I put it back in the deck because it was on the bottom of the deck. With that 8 of Swords energy, it's like, you are the one who's holding you back. You are the one, and it's not that it's not good, it's not bad, it's just facts. You are the one who is holding yourself back, but you've already moved. Mentally, Spirit's like, now it's time for you to mentally move to a calmer place and know that you are safe. Okay? You are safe to have fun, engage, meet people, come up out of this hermit energy, or this, it's not even hermit for you. It's like you guys put yourself in hermit, I feel like, in order to work, because they just showed me the 8 of Pentacles from the Lightseers Tarot, where she's sitting and she's working, and you see the back of her head. That's all you see. Spirit's like, you have to take, it's time for you to let your mind be where the rest of you are, in the present. You're so focused on things that happened in the past and making changes actively to prevent what's happened to you previously from happening again, that you're not even realize you're in a completely new space. You're somewhere that is way more safer, right? Emotionally, physically, mentally. And if you're not there yet, you're this is where you're working to, okay? When you get to that space, if you're not there yet, I feel like a lot of you are, right? When you get to that space, Spirit's like, rest, play, enjoy, all right? Now is the time for you to be, now's the time for you to drop the burden, because your manifestations, come on, Spirit, your manifestations literally are here with the Fool's Journey. Drop it. Stop it. You're doing this to yourself, literally. You see, nobody else is here. Nobody else is holding these. I was going to put these back. Nobody else is holding these brooms but her, right? This is something self-imposed. How do I say this? Self-imposed burdens. It's like making a mountain out of a molehill. There's nothing, all is well in your world, okay? There's nothing going on. This is a self-imposed prison that you're putting yourself in, and Spirit's like, you need to come up out of the self-imposed prison, because your manifestations, the Magician, Master Manifester, okay? The Fool, new beginnings. Your new beginnings are here. Your blessings are here. And I'm keeping that. Ace of Wands, your passions, the things that light you up. What did I tell you? Come on, Spirit. I love it when spirits. You guys are you're jumping a timeline. You're not doing things in order. You're fixing what needs to be fixed as this page, so that you can fucking plummet, okay? Like, when I tell you, I can't even bullet train. You're bullet training it to the King of Wands. You are bullet training it to living in your manifestations, living within your passions. After a period of walking away, because this is what came out before, after walking away from things that you thought gave you some type of emotional fulfillment and realizing that it really didn't, right? I love it. I love it. This is good energy. Damn, that's good. Okay, last few cards, Spirit. Last few cards. The sun's coming out. Rest. Straight like that. Came out again. All right. Oh, sorry, not rest. This is, why did I say rest? 3 of Swords. Heal. Heal. That's the message here. I was like, I don't understand. All right. You see how this is what I'm taking from this image, okay? It's like this person has been so heartbroken over lovers, over life's situations, over, I don't know, family ties, right? 3 things. There are 3 things that this person just, they can't seem to make better. And so they took the time, and I know this isn't a card of healing, but it kind of is, because whatever happened has already happened. But with the journal being here, it's like they took that time to really invest in self so that they can kind of heal this, because after this does come the 4 of Swords, which is the card of healing, right? And if you look, it's the exact same bed. And it's like this person took the time to really go deep within self, figure out where they need to make changes, where they need to do things, meditated and rested on it so that they could heal it, okay? Healing is what Spirit wants you to do right now. Pay attention to those things. It could be 3 things specifically that they're bringing to your attention right now in this season. And this season, I'm telling you, I was just about to say Pisces season is when things might start to take off for a lot of you. But this is how you're going to get that justice that you're owed. Okay? Sorry, they're saying something about justice is blind, but sometimes you have to take your mask off so that justice can prevail. What does that mean? You have to take your mask off so that justice can prevail. Okay, thank you. It's like, this goes back to seeing self, right? Seeing what the universe is trying to tell you. They're trying to check in and make sure this is what you want. By seeing and making those changes to yourself, you open yourself up more to be more receptive, right? Because just in that energy of you acknowledging that this is what needs to change within you, and then saying, okay, I need to make these changes, you were basically telling the universe, thank you for the information that you're giving me. I'm open to receiving this type of information because I trust that you're giving this to me in love, not in judgment. And so by doing that, by being in that receptive energy, by healing self, it opens up the heart chakra. It leaves you open in a good way. And that's how justice is able to come to you. They're like, you can't be in the same mentality that you were before. They're assholes, but they're like, you can't be in the same mentality that you were before and expect things to change. That's just insanity. Ha 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 ha. Sorry, they're petty, but they're like, basically, they're like, yes, insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Yes, you can acknowledge the fault in others, other people, other places, other situations, but it's like, do you acknowledge where you are going wrong as well, or where you can have improvements made? And if so, that's where healing takes place, and that's how you open yourself up to the blessings that you're allowed to have, or sorry, that are predetermined that you are supposed to have. That's funny. Yeah. Empress wants to come out so bad. You guys are birthing a very new journey, being very you're being very practical about how you give your energy out to people, right? You got the Four of Pentacles. It's like you're holding on to your energy. You're like, look, if you're not coming at me with the truth, I don't fucking want it, all right? I'm over here working on my abundance. I'm working on, you know, manifesting the life that I want. I'm not here for petty confrontation, conflicts, none of that shit. I can do all that by myself. Hell, I've been doing it all by myself. So you either come correct or don't come at all, right? Because no matter what you throw at me, I know I'm gonna make it out of it. It may not be the way I want, but it's the way I need. Sorry, guys. So there's a random dog outside. And I feel like this is an omen. There's somebody... Side note, I don't know who this is for. There's somebody looking for you. This is somebody who's very loyal to you and wants to protect you, but they're having issues finding you. I don't know what that means or who that's for. They're closer than you think. You guys could be meeting somebody. This could be a friend. It could be a lover. But they're a lot closer than what you think they are. And this could be somebody new, somebody that you don't know, somebody you've never seen before. But this person is very, very protective over you. And I heard, and your energy. Not selfish. No, not selfish, but very protective. This person could be around you. I don't want to pull any more cards because I said I was going to be gone. This is somebody new. You guys don't know who this person is. You may have never seen this person before in your life, but that dog did look kind of old. So this could be somebody who you may know, but it's like you've forgotten maybe about this person, or you could have been friends at one point and then like you guys kind of, give me the word, God, fell off. I was like, separated? No. You guys could have fallen off. So this could be somebody from your past. Because the dog did look older. A little shaggy. They could be a little... If it's a man, they could be a little scruffy. If it's a girl, a woman, it could be very obvious that she has not dated in a while or entertained a male suitor in a while. This person is very... Okay, sorry, I was just about to say this person is giving Boaz energy, okay? Meaning they like to help you but not be seen helping you. They like to help you from outside in a way that you can't see them. They contribute in a secret way. And they show up when they need to show up. But very protective of you. Very protective of you. If this is a love suitor, I'm going to tell you right now, don't be surprised if this person likes to leave love marks on you, male or female. Very territorial. Super territorial. Sorry, y'all. I'm like engaging in this dog. Super territorial, but very chill. With everybody else. Very interesting energy. How they are with you is not how they are with everybody else. Yeah. Okay. That's all I got for you. Sorry. I could go on and on that, but because now the dog is actually walking towards the other end of the street. They're not over here anymore. So that's all I got for you guys. I freaking love you. I miss you guys, and hopefully soon I'll be able to do more readings. But until then, bye.